Through Coram for the first time. It's Stuart Lyons that leads the mini racer. Thomas Cole second, and Aaron Mason in third. The three of them driving away in the early stage of the first quick race. And Thomas Cole flings that car sideways through Murray. The first car on slicks there in fourth position. It's Joe Fulbrook. So it'll be interesting to see as the track dries out how it goes. Murray's one of the wettest corners on the circuit in Coram. There's a pretty much a bone dry line through there, so it'll be interesting as this race. Oh, Doug Ross there in the little polo getting started. It's just a replay there of Thomas Cole flinging the car sideways as he went through Murray. Right, Thomas Cole's now gone to the front. Stuart Lyons in second, third Aaron Mason, and these three cars at the front driving away at the moment. And Aaron Mason put in Stuart Lyons under lots of pressure. Stuart Lyons mounts the curve. Then in fourth position, Joe Ford. Peter Winnie having a good race. He's in fifth. Craig Milner, hardest after the pole. He's running sixth at the moment. James Walker ran out wide there, all over the grass he goes. He'll be able to rejoin no problem in the Sirocco, but he's not having a very clever race because he's well down the pack. Onslow Cole being challenged now by Aaron Mason, multiple race winner in the Volkswagen Cup, and looking for position. Joe Fulbrook's caught the top three up superbly quickly. Craig Milner leads the next four cars. In the middle of that is Tom Wilson. Here's another car on slick, so we'll have to watch out for those two. Joe Fulbrook was 5 seconds down the leader after lap 2. He crossed the line this time, lapping 3 seconds quicker than the cars in front of him. So as this goes on, I think it won't take long for Joe Fulbrook to find his way to the front. Tom Wilson is the other person to watch out for in the Mark 5 Golf, because last time he was actually quicker than Joe Fulbrook, and it's Joe Fulbrook now that leads. Tom Wilson in third, he's catching up. Aaron Mason, who runs there in second. Is Tom Wilson going to find his way through here? No, because it's probably the wettest car on the circuit, but he really had a good go on the exit there. I think he'll be second by the time they head to Ritchie. Thomas Cole was running in fourth. He has made the wrong decision. Not tyres to go on. Full wet for Thomas Cole, where most people have gone, I think, for slicks on the front and wets on the rear. James Walker breaking down now. He's trying to gain a place. With Doug Ross, I think it was, but couldn't get it done. Right, Fulbrook has been closed in now by Tom Wilson. And Fulbrook mucking up the braking point there for Murray. He's had to go into the wet part of the tarmac. Now Tom Wilson's going to have a great run down the back, around the front straight. Be interested to see what we can do. Now under pressure is Thomas Cole from a damaged car of Jim Cartwright that sits there in our 5th position as they complete lap 5 behind them with Stuart Lyons. In one of the Mark 5 Golfs, as the majority of the pack are. We'll wait to see the leaders return. Who is the race leader? It's Tom Wilson, like we predicted. He's now ahead of Joe Fulbrook as they break down for Murray's. They mustn't go onto the wet part of the tarmac because everything could change it. Right, in third, Aaron Mason having a bit of a lonely race now. Battle on for fourth. Jim Cartwright having a great go at Thomas Cole under braking. He plants the car up on the inside. He makes his way through past the damaged car of Thomas Cole now, with the rear bumper hanging off the back. Thomas Cole seemed to let him have that one a bit easier than what he will do next weekend for the British Touring Car Championship when they return to Snetterton around 16, 17 and 18 of the championship. Simon Andrews then in the police livery car. Simon Andrews, one of the disabled drivers in the Volkswagen Racing Cup. So here comes Fulbrook then, back in the lead in the Bora. The Mark 5 Golf of Tom Wilson behind. Only, I think, Tom Wilson's second year in the Volkswagen Cup. Joe Fulbrook's been racing that Bora for a long, long time. Ex-champion he is. Now, Jim Cartwright, I wonder what type it is on, because he's now getting a move on. He's closing in on Aaron Mason. Meanwhile, side by side goes Onslow Cole fighting back on Stuart Lyons. He looks up on the inside by Stuart Lyons, the mini racer, stays in front of the touring car driver. So he's still in 5th position. Is Stuart Lyons. Craig Milner in a good battle with Jonathan Wilson. The two Siroccos scrapping it out. Jim Cartwright certainly isn't on the pace of the top 2, but certainly backing the cars around him as Peter when he dives up on the inside there into Murray. He couldn't pull that one off, he has to stay behind. And here, battling with Doug Ross in the polo, is James Walker, championship leader coming into this weekend in the Sirocco, battling only for 12th. Leaders through again, fighting the cars through Murray's, the toughest corner it is for those on the slicks, and change for third because without a front bumper, Jim Cartwright going well ahead of Aaron Mason. It's side by side by fifth as Tom Watson Cole slides the car around the outside of Stuart Lines. That gives himself the inside line for Murray's, and he gets it done this time. But then Stuart Lines is going to try and fight back on the exit of the corner. And Jonathan Wilson going well. He's now pulled away quite substantially to the car of Craig Milner. And what about the battle for ninth? Peter Winnie moves up a position. He passes the car in the hands of Simon Tomlinson, I think it was. So Fulbrook for the final time breaks down into Murray's. He's going to win this race just to Tom Wilson. These two cars well ahead of the rest of the pack. Third is Cartwright all by himself now. Fourth is Aaron Mason, being closed back in by Tom Cole in the Sirocco. And right behind him is they turn to Murray's. Cole won't be able to make any inroads into him down the straight though. In sixth will be Stuart Light. He's been closed right in by Jonathan Wilson. I wonder if he's on slicks. It's only taken him till now to get used to them on the damp track. Good battle turned into the corner, and Peter Winnie on the inside of Simon Tomlinson. The two cars make contact heading through the corner, knocking down all the bollards. Simon Tomlinson slides through on the grass. Car won't slow down, it hits the barriers and then bounces into the tyre. Well, let's take another look at that one then. Contact from the Sayat of Peter Winnie sends Simon Tomlinson into a massive spin, and then the wet grass speeds the car up rather than slowing it down. Smacks the car into the barriers. So it's Joe Fulbrook that won by just under half a second to Tom Wilson. Jim Cartwright the best of the rest. He beat Aaron Mason. Tom Cole finished fifth. Stuart Lines rounded off the top six.